So we woke up this morning. Remy had a little bit of a temperature. She's got her first cold, and we're just taking her to the pediatrician right now. She broke the temperature, but now she's just kind of got like this little runny nose situation going. She's still. We called and they asked about the temperature thing. We told them, and then like we gave her a little coldish bath, like just a bath. She immediately started feeling better, not as hot. So we kept doing the temperature like for the past like hour and a half, 2 hours, and she seems to have broke the fever or the temperature. I don't know if it was a fever because it's hard to tell because she's also teething and that causes like little mild fevers. We kind of been going back and forth, but anyway, we're gonna take her to the pediatrician now. Hopefully, get this little runny nose taken care of. It's scary having the fur. Now I gotta wipe my face. This is her favorite part.
You like the fishies? Oh, those are fishies.
I know what they are and I want some.
Yeah.
I guess we get her fish tank, she'll feel better.
She'll get a fish tank.
Look at that fish. The big old goldfish. You see it? He's like, I want to touch all these things. You feeling okay? He's like, I'm totally not sick. You wouldn't think at all that she would be sick right now, the way she jumps around. This is the funniest thing. Literally the exact cars next to each other. We just made the mistake of almost going to the wrong one. What are the odds of that? Remy, I got you a sticker. Poor little girl. I'll fill you in on everything for Rem, but right now we have to go get some hand sanitizer stuff. Because she said in some places on Amazon, I got my N95 masks, so because I have some shows that we are playing, so I have to get on a plane. But she said there was some places on Amazon that were selling these masks for over $700. Somehow they're gouging little respiratory masks. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. $700. Last I read, though, Amazon was kicking these people off. I don't know. Right now, we just got to get some stuff for Remy. She's got, I'll tell you everything. She's fine, so don't freak out. So like I mentioned, we came back from the doctor. How you feeling, little Remy? So she's got it. Do you remember what it was called?
It's either hand, foot, and mouth, which I guess a lot of babies get, or like
Can't remember the other one.
cockalill. Anyways, they're normal viruses that babies get.
It's just because it's our first sickness with her. Everything's terrifying.
Yeah, it's just her. She's got a high temperature, runny nose. She doesn't want to eat. She doesn't feel good. I feel kind of bad because I feel like it's partially my fault, but
No, it happens. You didn't necessarily. It's just her immune system is building.
yeah.
But luckily, since you breastfeed, the lady said that's the best thing because all your immunities go right into her.
Yeah.
But since you just got this one,
We had plans to like go do something today, but
Let's postpone it. It's not a big deal.
no. What I was gonna say was that now it's all Remy. We just gotta sit out. We're
Yeah.
just anything that makes her feel good. She's only been wanting to snuggle with Char and I. We like gave her a bath, and now she just wants to be held all the time by Dada. And
There you go.
sleeping.
No, she's looking at Zoe. Looking at Zoe.
There's your girl.
Looking at Zoe. She's making you feel better. Yeah, Zoe, you can't go back there. You're running out of space. Look. Wally came out to say hi. We named him Wally, by the way, because he likes to go on the walls. Wally. Yeah, you got a little smile there. You trying to jump? Yeah? There, baby. She gets this burst of energy every once in a while. What's that? Is that comfy? Look at Baymax. He goes la 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 la, fa la 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 la. See, he's going that way. Everyone hates being sick, especially Daddy. Daddy does not like being sick either. What are you doing?
What's sit next to us? Come here, Lisa.
You can sit next to us. Sound good?
Come on, Lisa. Bug-boo. Come here.
Let's lay down. So it's been kind of hard to get her to lay down because every once in a while she'll like wake up just kind of like crying. And I think it's just because I'm thinking about like, you know, when you get sick, you're not really comfortable. Like you'll be sleeping and then you wake up because you feel hot or you're hungry or something along those lines. And I feel like this poor little one is doing that right now. She doesn't have so much of a fever anymore. It's just, oh, she does have a little one? Okay. But she's just so tired, so we're just trying to let her sleep. She's definitely got a runny nose. I think what we got really scared was because of all, like, apparently the lady was telling us is that this year the viruses and the colds amongst people, like in general, not just kids, but like adults and everything, is extremely more prevalent. And I think she said that the last time it was like this was 2013. Was it 2013 now?
Yeah.
Like 2013?
2013 or 14.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
So something along those lines. Everyone's been getting this weird. The thing that sucks the most is her poor little nose. She's just dripping out like. She's definitely got a cold, but she's got all the medicine she needs, and now it's just a matter of like, think about like when you have a cold, the only thing that you can really do is sleep, drink liquids. She was having a hard time eating, and it's because her throat is like red. Naturally, you get kind of concerned, but then I remember when I had like sore throat and things like that, you lose your sense of taste. Your taste buds are just done. Then it hurts to eat, so you don't want to eat, so you have to have mushy stuff. So we have gotten her a bunch of mushy stuff like applesauce and some of her baby food. You guys see your onesie? The baby. She's getting all these bursts. Oh, say hi. Say hi, internet. She started doing this whole waving thing now. All right, I'm going to go get your prescription. And meanwhile, you keep jumping on mom like a trampoline. Yeah.
We have bursts of energy, which is a good sign.
Yep. And then she's going to pass out again,
And
I'm
then
sure.
she doesn't feel good. But then she has bursts of energy, and then she doesn't feel good. We still are struggling trying to get her to eat right now. It's a hard part.
Crazy. I wish I was happy like that when I get sick.
I have to tell you that having a child that's sick is probably like the hardest thing I personally have ever dealt with. I know for Charles, it's like the hardest thing in the world for him too. Just because you almost feel a little bit helpless in this situation. You feel like you're useless. You feel like no matter what you try and do to make them feel better, it doesn't work. And, you know, we love that there's like these little bits and pieces of moments where she's like happy and like ecstatic, but it freaks us out when she's sick. Because, I mean, this is the first time that she's actually had a legit cold. It was like a long time ago when Char went away for a tour, and I believe it was Halloween. Because I remember, yes, it was Halloween.
I love my Zoe. I love my Zoe. Does she make you feel better? She's making you feel better. Zoe, you're so good now. Okay, remember we have to sit next to. You can sit next to her. There we go. You pat. Good girl. You pat. Pat. Actually, you know what?
And I thought Remy had a little fever. Coincidentally, she didn't. Found that babies have kind of a higher temperature than adults. So anyways, this is like her first official cold, and this morning was like so heart-wrenching for us. She was kind of up all night, and I assumed it was teething, but then this morning she was just so warm. I've had this kind of cold, but it hasn't been really there. It's really been weird. My pediatrician even said that it's probably not from me. It might be from something else, but my whole point of this is it's really hard to have a baby that's sick because it's just the hardest thing to watch. However, right now she looks amazing and my heart is exploding because I feel like she might be feeling a little bit better.
Actually, you know what would make her feel even better? I remember this would always make me feel better.
Be gentle with your little.
Ready?
soul.
You got a sticker. That's your first sick sticker. There we go. Good girl.
Ooh,
You got
look at
Snow
you.
White. I was gonna get her a race car, but I thought she'd like Snow White a little bit more.
She keeps scratching her ear, the back of her head. I think she's either hungry or tired.
I'm sorry, mind your way. How do I pet this dog? How do I pet this dog? Zoe, you're such a good pup. I always knew that you would be really good with a kid. So one of the things, like when I'm sick, I'm not sure about Allie, is I like to get outside and get some fresh air. It always makes me feel a lot better.
In the sun.
Right? Exactly. Little vitamin D. Where is she?
Does.
Where's that little one?
It's not a lot of vitamin D right now, but
What are you doing, little one? Hi, how you feeling? Oh, yeah? What does that mean? Oh, those eyes. Up, and it's a yawn. Okay, let's continue our walk.
good.
You want to hear a fun fact? The other day when I was walking, there's like, for some reason, there's like clovers throughout our entire neighborhood. And then it reminded me of that time in the redwoods. Remember we were trying to find a 4-leaf clover in that whole area of clovers? If you find a 4-leaf clover, I will literally give you $100.
So cool, you know.
I will pay $100 for luck if you find one. I was curious, what do you think the odds are to find a 4-leaf clover? Like one in what?
One in
Anyone?
1 in 5 million.
No, it's not that bad. It's 1 in 10,000. 1 in 10,000 chance of finding a 4-leaf clover. And I'm curious if anyone watching these videos, I was thinking. In the internet world, has anyone actually found a 4? I've never found one. I've always wanted to. But if you guys have, let me know. And if you want to sell it, does that transfer luck to me? New thing in development, whether she's like kind of, what is it? She's learning how things work as far as gravity.
I don't know if it's that.
Well, what it is basically Remy making me pick things up over
Charles.
and over.
Charles is adding a new spot of info to your
I'm trying
baby help.
I'm basically,
guys.
no, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to justify her doing this to me over and over.
Right now,
there.
Remy is understanding and learning all about gravity and how things fall to the ground when you drop them.
I'm sorry. Here, I'll
You need
pick
to turn
it
it up. She doesn't like it low.
D, get her all happy.
He's a goofer. He's a goofer. He's a goofer. Ooh. Ooh. He's a goofer. He goes, yeah. He's so
Diesel. Come here. We need
It could also be Toy Story. Which is the third one?
first one.
This is the first one? She had a rough day. She's on her way of getting better. She took a shower. We gave her a bath again, and that seemed to put her calm. I read her a couple books.
Yeah, it made her really calm.
Made her really calm. I read her a couple books, classics, Llama Llama, Red Pajama, right to sleep. But
He's having dinner right next door.
I'm debating on how to eat that right now because she's like so cute.
Ugly. It's really cute.
But we will see you guys tomorrow. If you guys have any tips or suggestions, what can we do to alleviate, like, help with the first cold? Like, Allie and I are definitely kind of like freaking out a little bit. We figured it out. She's on the
I'm
on the way.
Trying to sanitize everything. It's taking forever.
Keep sanitizing. But we will see you guys tomorrow. I would say goodnight. I would say Remy say goodnight, but we're not doing that. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. She says.